Howdy folks, it's all Drill here and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. It's been a while, but that's how life is. I'm solidifying the sale of that piano I'm trying to buy. And it's my birthday as I record this. You're watching this sometime after my birthday, but as I record this, it's my birthday. So wrapped up some festivities with the kids and the wife. And having a little bit of alone time before bed here. And real life is crazy and different. Starting a new work schedule that was supposed to start this week, so that's going to change things a little bit. So my videos are going to be not as regular as they used to be. I mean, they're not regular now, but even more so less regular than what you're used to, but that's okay. It'll give more people more time to watch in between. I also plan on maybe resurrecting my Forza 7 series. I was working on the championship there and just got bored with it because I just got bored with it. It was too much at once. And only 5 people were watching. I wasn't doing it for the views, but it was just too much. But I might bring that back. So where are we today? First of all, let's speed up this thing. Wrong way. Come on, speed up. There we go. Even more. Whatever, close enough. Today, Lake of the Woods. Super easy flight today. We're at Northwest Angle, which is the northernmost part of Minnesota. If you look at the state of Minnesota, you have the water at the top, and then you have that little smokestack or chimney that sticks out. We are on the little chimney, and we're looking at Lake of the Woods. What we're going to do is we're going to fly due south across Lake of the Woods, which is that way. And if time allows, we are going to land at Warroad. We're going to actually use the Rosso VOR to get us in the vicinity. And then we'll try to land a Warroad, completely visual though, except for a little VOR assistance. Otherwise, I want to check this out. I do have world weather turned on. I don't know why there's no snow though. I do have issues with snow showing up when they're supposed to be. I'll reload the sim 3-4 times and finally it shows up. It didn't show up at all no matter what he did, but that could be because they're probably not reporting any new snow. So I'm sure there's snow on the ground up here. But I can understand that it's not being reported. And looking at those waves on the water, does not look like a lot of those like little water bugs that jump around the top of the water. Anyway, so here is your view. Of course, we'll get an airplane view in a moment, but since we'll be heading due south right away, I wanted to get a local view from up here. But that's the plan, quick and easy. I don't even know what time it is in the sim, but it's sometime. Anyway, we didn't have a choice of place to start except on the runway. So we are going to start right here. The airplane started on. Now I have to restart it, which means a lot of the stuff was already on. I just have to think about what we're going to do here. We don't have to do that yet. Actually, we just need to start it, right? Yeah, that should be it. Everything should actually be ready to go. Which is it? Mouse wheel? I can't remember. There we go. Whoa. Yeah, that's it. Alright, turn on my personal volume. That was loud. Alright, we're quickly going to reset the barometer and reset the compass and come over here and put in our nav 1, which is this one here, I think. 108.8 will be our... Whoa, come on, the little one, please. That's not the little one. Where's the little one on here? What? How do I get... There we go. 108.8. Boom. Yeah, we're not going to pick it up for a while. 65 degrees. Well, wait. No, the opposite is 65, which would be 25 or 245, I guess. Come here. If you go like this, 65 should be down there, right? Did I do that right? Yeah, 65 plus 180 is 245. Alright, so, what else can I say about this? Not much. Just Lake of the Woods, super simple. It's supposed to be simple, you know how that means, so it could be pretty crazy. We are facing west, so this would be like runway 27-ish or so. Is there a TC? I don't think so. Let's just do depart south. It's just straight out there, but let's say depart south. Here we go.
5 Faint Mike November Traffic Turtle Sook Tango Sierra 4105 taking off runway 27 departure to the south.
Alrighty, I know we didn't do a checklist or anything, but that's because when you started on the runway, everything was running, right? but then I turned it off for the intro because there isn't a start point. So here we go. Whoa. More left rudder. Torquing back, I guess flaps would be nice since we started out of sequence here. Oh my. A little bit of crosswind, I think. What the heck? What is that? Step on the brakes to stop the wheel. Flaps coming in. Let's level off and get a little bit of speed here. Good grief. Alright. Feel those trees. Oh, there's a little bridge there. And then that body of water you saw here, that's Angle Inlet. Because we're on Northwest Angle. Alrighty, let's swing around here and get some altitude. And then we'll time to look out the window, it's not working. There we go. Swing around here, get some altitude, and then we'll head south. Should be pretty straightforward and easy. Super easy, that's what we do here normally. Super easy GA flights. We haven't done an IFR flight in a long time because I just don't have the time to do one. But soon we'll have an IFR flight. Let's reset that view to be like that. There we go. Looking good. I wish there was snow. Like I said, I'm assuming there's snow like this in real life. Here we go. We'll just head due east while we climb. And the airport should be right there. There it is. Check that out. Take a screenshot of that. Actually come on here. Look at that crosswind. Wow. How can I do a good screenshot of this? I can't take the drone out yet because the airplane isn't fully satisfied. Yeah, see, still wants to climb, so let's turn it down. We'll do a screenshot in a second. Alright, let's hop inside. Look at that scenery. That's why we do this. Alright, let's okay, is the airplane under control enough I can use the drone a minute? Come on, stop climbing here, trim. Let's bring throttles back just a moment so we stop climbing for my screenshot of Northwest Angle. A little more throttle back in. There we go. Take the drone out quickly before something crazy happens and screenshot. Is that going to be a good one? I don't know. Screenshot that too. Not following the rule of thirds, are we? Alright, hop back inside. There we go. Alright, full throttle again. Let's keep climbing. Let's head to the south now for the water. So if you want to know what's Canada and what's the United States, by the way, this is Minnesota behind us, and then the water south of Minnesota, and then over there is Canada, and then that big island off the nose across the water is Canada. But otherwise this water here is Minnesota, and then that's going to be Warroad over there, which is Minnesota, which we've been to a few times in both simulators. So that's a good shot. Let's use that one. There we go. Anyway, you're looking at Angle Inlet. That's what you're looking at. Alright, let's level off here. Not level off, well, level off horizontally. Or, yeah. But keep climbing vertically. We'll go about 4,000 feet or so. Ooh, turbulence. Otherwise, since we didn't do a checklist, not much to say there. I mean, it's not that big of a deal anyway. Reset that preset. It's just fuel and give it a starter and some gas, right? The area we talked about. The simulator. How's the simulator doing? Haven't had an update since the last update. How's that for a dad joke? Haven't been updating regularly on the channel because I just haven't had time, but I've been gaining a lot of subscribers still though, so thank you very much for that. And let's see, what else can I say? I was going to give a story time. I guess I could. I know at least 80% of you come back for the story time, so let me think of something and we'll have a story time. Just give me a moment. But before we have story time, we picked up our VOR, which is amazing, and then we'll just fly this route then due south, as I said, until we pick up the VOR, and then we'll turn towards it and stay on, of course, and then we'll see the airport from the air. I can't imagine we're going to miss it. I chose a radial towards Roseau, so we're going to fly right over the airport. At least that's the plan, as long as I stay south here and don't veer like we are. Hit D on the keyboard to sync that compass with the whiskey compass, and we should be all set. We're still climbing. Let's stop climbing. We're coming up on 4,000 feet. Everything as planned, just slow going. It's going to take us a while to clear this lake, right? Let me look at my Google map on my phone. Oh no, that's not that. That's not too far actually. Warroad. Okay, so we have this Buffalo Point is there. The Warroad is right back there. So it's actually, well, I'll say it's not as far as it looks, but yes, it is. It is pretty far. It just doesn't look very far this high above the ground. Alrighty, let's hop outside. I want to do the drone, but we have a little bit too much turbulence, because what happens for me is when I do drone mode like this, I control the drone now with my yoke and everything. So I have lost control of the airplane. So if I'm not using autopilot, I have to be very careful about how it's set so it doesn't do its own thing. So when I look around super fast, just enjoy the views. There's an inlet looking over Northwest Angle. We're over Minnesota, by the way. Canada would be right there where that line is in the sand. And then Canada's over there. Alrighty. That looks awesome, doesn't it? So the first thing I wanted to say as we cross over here is, right now in real life, as this is all iced up, because you can't go into Canada for the United States because of COVID, you can't go over there on the land. So to get through here, they actually have an ice road that they built. I can't remember how long it is, but they actually built an ice road or an ice highway, so you can drive from this part of Minnesota through the Minnesota part of the water and end up at Northwest Angle. Because they're huge on tourists. A lot of the rural tourism is open and has been open during COVID in Minnesota, the rural stuff. So you could still get up here and do whatever you want to do, hunt. I think it's mainly 100% hunting. Maybe there's a beach or something, but I think it's like 99-100% hunting. So it's not like worried about being around people or anything. So they have this ice road, and then my brother-in-law wanted to take it just to say he did it, but I don't know if he ever got there. He's a huge major bear hunter, so he probably did make it up here. So that's what's going on right now in real life. Of course, it's not icy in the sim for some reason, but it is in real life, or it was. I'm sure it still is. I'm sure they don't ice out for a long time up here. So anyway, that's what's going on in real life here. Oh my gosh, look at that. I'm so glad we came out here. This is so cool to see. Otherwise, normally without COVID, you drive around. When we get to the Canadian border over here, it's like, it used to be an honor system where you would put your name, date, time, whatever your reason for staying and how long, and then you would go to the Minnesota side up here and do your hunting or resorting or whatever you're going to do. And then when you leave, same thing. You go over to the little box over here, and you fill out a form, and you say you're leaving, drop it in the little box, and then you go through Canada. And then you do your border crossing, like over here, Warroad, International Falls, wherever you're going to cross from. So that's how that works in real life. As far as my own story time, I guess I really don't have any stories about Northwest Angle other than my brother-in-law is a huge game hunter. Not like big game. I guess bears are big game, but he's a big game hunter. I don't know how to say that. He likes to hunt game, especially bear. So he's up here a lot. We used to come up here a lot for my wife's grandparents. When my brother-in-law was in hockey in college, we were his groupies and we follow him around. So we stayed in several hotels here. Mom and pop stuff, I guess in Roseau there's some major hotels because of all the hockey stuff. High school hockey is insanely huge around here. Even bigger than football is down in Texas, I think. This insane hockey from high school. We used to be part of it. Glad we're not anymore. I'm sick of it. But anyway, that's where we are. That's where we are in the world. I guess. I'll say I have some really weird hotel stories, but not anything to be interested in other than like a whole bunch of my wife's family not squeezing into hotel rooms, like 6 of us, 7 of us, with a huge, like 125-pound dog that would jump in bed and sleep between my wife and me and stuff. It was crazy. But yeah. Anyway, let's see what else. Let's keep going more towards the south though. And then once it starts moving, we'll join up with it. And we'll go to Warroad, which is right over there somewhere. Getting close. Can't quite see it, but it's there. See you in a moment. Alright, so the needle started moving, so we started our turn during sightseeing. I was a little aggressive since I was coordinating with sightseeing, so we're just going to stay here at about 215 degrees or so, and then as soon as it lines up, we'll probably see the airport by then, but if we don't see the airport by then we'll turn to 245 once that lines up, so just another minute here. So, alright, I was turning into this as it lines up, and then I got distracted by somebody, so I overshot. So we're going to come back. Let's tune in. I believe that's the airport right there. Anyway, it is. Let's tune in Warroad. And... oh, I thought they had a tower. I guess not. Let's tune in the rev weather. I guess that's how you say it. Let's see what's it going to tell us here. 69 and 14. So we want to use the north-south runway. That's pretty much north and south. So B for barometer, D to liner compass. Do you see how that realigned? See that how that moves so much? We're going to break away now from our VOR. We're going to tune in traffic. We're going to select the runway for landing. So we want to use runway 30. Let's see, it was 69 would be 6 basically. Runway 4. I think 4 is the asphalt. And then 1 is grass. Let's do runway 4. I'm pretty sure 4 is asphalt, I think. Announce full stop landing. Announce position. Where are we? Start bringing back throttle. Start coming down. We're going to fly over the town and then fly over the town and then line up with the runway. So let's announce base right now. There we go. Here is our runway. I think this is 4, or that be 4. There's a grass runway that goes like this. 4 be 40, it's almost 9. Maybe that's 4. Maybe this is 31. I'm trying to think about this right now without looking it up online. I think it's going to be 31. Let's select a different runway for landing. Change our plans to 31. And announce base, I guess, on this one.
Romeo Tango traffic Turtle Soak Tango Sierra 4105 is on base runway 31.
And keep an eye on us. So wind is 60. It's coming from this direction here. I think that's still the better runway choice, right? 310. I don't know. Maybe this isn't the best choice. I'm trying to do math at the same time as I have somebody standing over my shoulder watching me. So let's announce final. Go over the town of Roseau. Here we go.
Tango Sierra 4105 is on final runway 31 to land.
Right over the town. How gorgeous is that? We have seen this before in both simulators, and we have seen it. I've seen it in real life. Where is our runway? There it is. Bring back throttles. Come down. We also need to slow down as well. We're coming in really hot, but that's okay. We got plenty of room. Alright, here we go. 1 red on the Pappy. Ooh, we got that turbulence coming. So, wind is 69, which means we have the bad runway. Because, see, wind is coming from here. Like this. So we should have selected the other runway because that's more than 90 degrees off, see? I don't know. Maybe it's split the difference, but look at this crosswind from the right. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. First set of flaps out. Holy moly. What the heck? Look at this crosswind. It's insane. And it's a little bit of a tailwind. Because I selected the wrong runway. Because I couldn't do math fast enough in my head apparently. I was too busy sightseeing. I got somebody watching me. Oh well. Bad runway choice. That happens sometimes. Are we going to do 2 sets of flaps? Why not? Alright, here we go. Nice and easy. There's a turn off in the middle of the runway. So we'll just land a little long here. So you don't have to spend too much time taxiing. Watch your speed because we only have 2 sets of flaps out. Alright, right wing down, left rudder, right main, left main, front wheel. Firm contact with the ground. Here we go, we're going idle. We're not going to land long, that's okay. And get ready for that crosswind component. Oh boy, big crosswind, huge crosswind, and touchdown. Oh boy, we're down. I landed on the left main first though. Right main is finally down. Keep that, oh my gosh, keep that left rudder. Flaps coming in. We're just going to roll this out. Nose wheel is now down, by the way. Try to be nice and soft on the nose wheel. And I still have full left rudder just about. Start slowing down, let that rudder out slowly. There we go. And start to turn. Holy cow, that was something else. That was quite the landing in the wind. Holy moly. Let's come down here, turn on the taxi lights, turn off landing lights, turn off the nav lights. Whoops. I wasn't watching where I was going. And now it's clear of the runway. Good grief. What are we doing? We're such a student here. Alright, let's taxi back. Nice and easy for a nice and easy flight. That took me over 2 hours in real life because I kept getting interrupted, which was fine. It's fine. But this was a 2-hour flight for me in real life. Alright, so here we go. And boom. So now if we look, see how 69 degrees is over here. It's less than 90 degrees off. So we should have selected the other runway, which is weird because of all the times I've flown here in real life too, seen this in real life, I've never seen any other runway used, but whatever. Alrighty, let's just taxi away and I'll see you at the hangars. Oh, I did break my own rule though. I used to say that, well, I still say I never land at an airport where we've already landed because we're working towards the 500 airport achievement. But in this case, we have landed here before, so I broke my own rule. But this is the only time I've landed at a runway more than once. So that's not so bad. We've done 160 of them or something. But I'm trying to do a different runway every time, not only towards the achievement, but just to see more of the world. Because originally I was just going to go out and back to northwest angle, but I decided just to fly across the lake. So I guess I could do a return trip and land at the other airport to get that airport credit, but I'm not terribly worried about it. There are plenty of other airports to choose from. Alright, Secret Service is waiting. In X-Plane 11, the Warroad airport, I modeled myself. It was the first one I ever did. And so if you're an X-Plane 11 fan and you go to Warroad, that's mine. Unless somebody's updated it since then, but I doubt it. Kind of an obscure area. Alright, we're just going to go like this. They can turn us around the dolly if they want to. So we're just going to stop facing the wrong way. Set the parking brake. Kill the engines. Turn off our lights. And when I do this, still the wind is blowing us so much. When I do this, I think the end screen will pop up. Nope. How about this one? Yep, I just say continue. Then that way we'll just get the credit. Alrighty, let's hop outside. There we go. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I certainly did. Quick and easy for you, although that was a long flight for me in real life. But we get to see Warroad again. We got to see northwest angle. Crazy winds. It landed on the wrong runway. But you know what? Who cares? Hopefully you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe so you can play the YouTube algorithm game, especially now that I'm not uploading all the time. I don't know if my videos are being recommended anymore. There's a very strict thing that if you have a pattern, as soon as you break that pattern, you're not recommended. At least that's the algorithm today. Could be different tomorrow. Who knows? I'm not in it for the views or anything, but people who do find me are happy they found me. So if other people find me, more excitement for everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I certainly did. I'll catch you next time.